Folks, let's put on our thinking caps for a minute. Most of the axes or hammers that I find have a pointed end and opposite the other end, whether it be a cutting axe or a hammer. Nearly all of them has this pointed end on them. Now, I want to talk about these two. No for sure's here, just thinking out loud. This is a slice of stone that required this break to be hafted for a heavy-duty axe. Now, the ripples in the stone would tell some people, not me, I don't know, but whether this was struck from the top here or from the bottom here. But I have found the little napping or the pressure flaking to prepare for that break. But this is a heavy-duty axe, I think used to cut a tree down or something with the beaver method. That's why I think that sharp edge is to pulverize the wood a bit, and then this would chop it. I mean, they didn't have steel axes or bronze axes at this time. Anyway, that's a slice of stone made into an axe. Now, it is not sharp. I'm not sure whether it had once been sharp and just dulled. It did not have any color on it. This color is some color that I put on it. I made a video entitled, I'm not going to do that anymore, that explains some of my putting color on stone and then realizing I can't get it off because it soaks into the layer of the stone and it won't come off. But this is an axe that either had been used and dulled or has not been sharpened yet. And if it's not been sharpened yet, that kind of puts it in the trade goods category. But it has an awesome horse on it. There's the nostril and the mouth, and there's the eye, and the little ear is right there. And then it goes back this way. The whole stone was not used for the horse's head. The horse's head was carved out within the stone, and that little line that goes right through there is the top of the horse's head, not the whole stone. But in a way, it just seems like it would be as usable, and someone would haft it on a big old handle, and they would go to work on some trees or something. It just looks like one that would be used. Oh, well, the reason I'm piddling around with that thought is because this one has the same situation. It came from a slice of stone, and it was made into an axe that could be hafted. But it too doesn't look like it was ever sharpened for use or used. Because if it was sharpened, it would lose some of the images that was put in it. Now, I put color on this one. Let me get it somehow. But it had a really neat, I'm going to have to move my phone a second. It had a really neat human looking face on it. And this little red that I put right across here, I'm following, see if I can set that down for a minute. I'm following a little line, two lines that came down through here. And also there was a little marks right down through there where I put those red dots. They're in the stone. I mean, I regret painting them up like this sometimes, but sometimes I don't, I don't know. But this is a real human face on one side with an ear and everything. but it's in the shape of an axe. Now on the other side is the Thunderbird and the, I mean, folks, there is no doubt what this is. It's this bird. There's kind of a mountain shape back here. Joanna is working on my GoPro. But there's definitely a horse right here. And right here is an elephant. And right there is an elephant. And you see him from the side. And this bird, oh, there's a horse right here too. Fabulous. This is the best, literally the best stone I have as far as the images and the story, the legend of the Thunderbird on this. But this is a horse's head right here on the chest of this bird. And that's the one elephant, and there's a horse that way, and the bird. And there is a snake right there that's attached to that wing. And when it's turned over, it makes a perfect bison. And there could easily be other images that I have not, discovered yet. But what I'm trying to get to on this particular stone, it's just too decorated up. And it's not been used. I don't see any percussion or chart. Anyway, I think it was a special, whether it's given to someone that was honored or whatever, or made just, but I don't think it was made to be used. I think it was always more of a ceremonial piece. A very, very impressive ceremonial piece. So, if somebody out there feels like they understand a story here that I am listening for, tell me what you think. And this is another image that I just now discovered. That's the eye of a bird. There's one wing and the other one goes that way, and the tail back that way. There really is. There's a lot of stuff on this stone. It's really been months since I really tried to look it over. But yeah, I see another bird right there. And that's the eyes to something. Incredible stone.